thanks for joining me in the chat. What a name. What a game. He's bringing the top level Twitch name game here today. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate even a name like that I have to read. Well, I don't have to read it out. I could just say, no, I'm not going to read it. But I will read it. Finger Blaster. Great name. Ramzik already losing that first duel there. Of course, we've seen pretty decent CT side from Avangar, and not so much on the T side from Fnatic Academy. They've been more about the terrorist half. Buster going to find a pair of frags there towards mid. As Avangar making their way in, tapping away with the Deagle. It's Alex to drop as well. Fnatic Academy just can't hold this one down early on in this first round. I'm thinking this is the second round. What am I playing at? Mistakes already from the caster. Bang caster, rip caster. Can he go for the tags? And he's going to be fanged by that Deagle. Obviously, not too common to pick up a Deagle in the opening round, but you can often find kills with it if you're pretty good with it. I would never get out of the Deagle, of course. I'm not very good with it. I'm pretty trashy with the Desert Eagle. Like Ramzik wants it, though. He's not going to buy up anything. He's wanting the early AWP. You can see Fnatic Academy taking the fight right to the Kazakhstan side in this second round. Going for buys on all 5 players. Can even getting out that scout. Mid-smoked. And Avangar aggressing here. They're putting a lot of pressure onto Eccles, Matev, both going down, both dropping early. And now Fnatic Academy just have to play on these bomb sites. They're pincered inwards, and there's a tag with the scout. Maybe a sign to whiff those angles. Press escape twice? I don't think so. We already did that. We got all those bases covered. Professional, as always. So, all 5 players for Avangar still standing, but really not by much. You see 3 of them very tagged low. And that bomb gets dropped quicker. Oh, look at this. 1D. Ramzik obviously on point this morning. Just Alex left. And I think it's time to maybe save the CZ armor. Just playing against this angle. This is a... Oh, could get the double. Ramzik gonna finally finish him. So, good start from Avangar here. They're going to be 2-0 up, and here in the GOCASE challenge, of course, we've got $10,000 on the line, looking for these flashbangs in, and here come the flashes. Alex going to be blinded there right into the corner. Echoes with a nice tap there, but it's all really down to Buster, who knows that there's 2 players towards checkers. I might think that there's only the one, but gets dinked up by that USPS. So good damage from Fnatic Academy early. But I think this really is going to be towards the A side of things. Eccles obviously stealing away an AK-47. A point of contact and a point of danger here for the Avangar side. But they are going to circumnavigate this AK-47. Because obviously going for this rotate upwards, right behind Matev, unable to hit the shots, and it's going to be Meta with 2. Lowering this down, and that's an AK pickup as well. Eccles does get caught in the back, and it's Ramzik to finish off the round. He is tired of playing about here. A nice 3-rounder for Avangar. And it's going to be Fnatic Academy with their first buy-up of the match. No AWP bought up. Going to be those 5 sets of rifles. smoke inbound. That's to prevent an A rush, obviously with the combination of the Molotov as well. Headshot from Crizzen. You need to be very cautious of that back angle. Somebody popping out of Squeaky. It's so easy to find a kill on the man with the back angle. There's really no cautionary sign there. And Matev going to get his head blown off as well. Just canny on this site, and he's playing towards Forklift. Another headshot from Crizzen. Nice openings. Smoke is down, and this is pretty much round over already. Fnatic Academy resort to saving. And the Kazakhstan side with this A site and a perfect start here. They're not really dropping many players either, so they're going to be able to have obviously a full buy in the next Avangar, but that buffer in their economy as well. So damn important to get that little bit of extra cash, little bit of extra mang for your buck. Triple AK-47 and any AWP for these Kazakhstanis. It's Fnatic Academy resorting to saving here. Cricket's going to take this angle, but has to be slightly wary of Heaven. Right above him, but nobody peeking out. And the Academy going to save back these 2 rifles. So a little something to work with in this next. I think they'll buy up around that, maybe going for the Quasi. Maybe dropping a couple of pistols, buying up a little bit of utility onto Alex and Eccles so they can be flashed in. Canny not wanting to go for much of an investment in this one, obviously wanting that AWP early, and he has been one of the more high-level players in this game, in this tournament. He's been one of the star players, maybe the highest performing player for Fnatic Academy. I think that's pretty easy to determine as of his last performances, but he needs to continue to step up if they want a deeper run in this tournament. Remember, I think they made it out of Swiss system 3-2. Avangar rotating their way in towards A. You can see Buster just playing a defensive AK setup on towards the B site. Going to be preventing a flank as well. With the bomb rotating back to the B site, I think this might just be a fake. I think that they're probably going to execute onto the A side here, though. Obviously, against a couple of pistols, they've got to be very wary, especially of Canny's CZ75. He's been very proficient with it, and there's a headshot straight onto Demasic. That squeaky angle, sometimes a bit of a blockbuster, but Canny and Matev once again find shots, and it's only Ramzik with that deagle to try and chip back through. Crizzen going to be able to get that bomb down, and there's the flick. Ramzik doing the damage. Now they have to worry about these saved rifles. Fnatic Academy doing a good job at keeping them alive this long. But here, it's going to be Ramzik to chip in again. Beautiful triple kill, only Eccles left. And he's towards A main. Doesn't even seem to want to go for this one. Hasn't got the kit. Wants to keep the M4 in play. And he must be quaking in his boots. Ramzik is an absolute beast sometimes. We saw him open up this tournament with a 36 frag game on Mirage. Was in regulation as well, so sometimes you see performances like that when you're playing double overtime, fairly commonly, but not in regulation. He has been a beast, and when Ramzik's firing on all cylinders, nobody in this tournament can really stop him. I'd say Avangar, one of the favourites. I would say it's between Avangar and LDLC. Out of the pool of teams that we've got, going to be the double up setup for Fnatic Academy, playing this economy game pretty well, and Ramzik just has that angle on lockdown. Eccles gets caught off guard, trying to go for the aggressive peek and push, and now you can see Avangar swarming outside this B site, waiting for the time to strike. Doesn't feel like they're going to wait very long though. The nades pour on through, and it's only Alex towards this side. They've got the nades here perfectly, and there's the refire, the repeat. Crizzen, beautiful trade, and now Fnatic Academy, a man down on the retake. Feel like they're going to go for this save again. Fnatic have been pretty weak with the CT sides as of late. On a map like Cache, where there's a fair bit of openness, you'd be maybe expecting Avangar to take advantage, and that's exactly what they're doing. Interestingly, this series is going to be Cache, then Mirage, before we go to a third, which would be Inferno. Remember that Avangar have only lost one map, I think. Can't remember who that was against. So AWP, Quad M4, sorry, not AK-47s. It's the AK-47s on the Avangar side, as they are 6-0 up right now. A little bit of spray damage, you see, just tickling down Canny to 94 HP. Not going to be all too much to shout and scream about, though, in the early portions of this 7th round. You can see Eccles dodging that flashbang. Gives away a sound cue. You can hear it popping in the midair. And it allows him to get back around that corner without getting flashed and take advantage of that player pushing through the smoke. That's what makes pushing through smoke so difficult, is you can't really surprise a player there. And there's Buster, easy spray down onto Eccles, going for the wide peek outwards. And Buster going to be able to take advantage of that. Fnatic Academy deciding they need to make a push, take a play around the other side of the map. It's Molotov inbound, and now they know that somebody's pushed towards A main. They're going to completely circumnavigate this portion of the map. They're not going to go towards that main area just yet, but looks to want to pounce on towards as Quicker is held towards mid. You can see Matev and Meadow both playing here on this A-bomb site, with the third man, Alex, rotating inbound. He's going to be not heard on this rotate. You see Quicker is playing quite a close angle to this mid area, but he's not going to hear anything. And now pushing all the way through. There's a Molotov placed, and Matev's going to be able to sweep up. Now Quicker from behind. He's the difference maker. Ramzik chips in, and this is all falling apart for Fnatic once again. Canny now has to make this work with an AWP in a 1 versus 2, and there it is. Surprise, surprise towards the back line. Quicker chips in, and that's a 7th in a row for Avangar. Already a perfect half for the Kazakhstan side. I said from Avangar's previous performances this tournament, I'd be expecting them to come out on top here today. Especially against a Fnatic side who seemed fairly wary. The first match that either team has played this tournament where there's actual money on the line. The winners will take a chunk of the prize pool, top 4, making that work. But it's all about the win, of course. Neither of these teams really aiming for top 4. And that's a very short-sighted goal. Canny avoiding that flash once again. Going to swing out with the AWP and find that frag. Going to be the A execute here for Avangar here. The Europeans in a good position to be able to deal with this, but there's the tag through, and Meadow playing the corner of this smoke. There's a flashbang, doesn't actually hit its marker. Going to try and back off towards Forklift, but it's all mollied out, and Avangar able to creep forth a little bit. Ramzik's been such an ever-present threat here on the T side, and you see Crizzen taking the back angle, doesn't know that there's a man towards Forklift. Very wary of this, but Meadow going to eliminate him. And it's just Ramzik left. He's playing this Forklift angle with the AWP. Canny swings out with the AWP of his own, and then puts their first round on the board, and that's a convincing one. They have 4 players alive at the end of this, which means that the investment's going to be minimal. Obviously, the CT side's obviously very costly. You have to buy up nades, smokes, molotovs. You have to use them every single round as well, even the ecos. And that's why your economy can be very easily pressured on the CT side. Lots of damage through that wall. I think about 4 or 5 shots hit onto Canny right there. AWP nailed. And with a minute 30 left, Buster waiting over in Sunroom. And Eccles, he's waiting for this jump peak to come through. Maybe Buster didn't spot him. Maybe he's going to go for another jump. Nade inbound. Not really going to connect. So he's down to 85. You're really looking for a big meaty headshot with that nade to be doing anything much. Let's look at chat. What's going on? T4 says, I love your accent. I love that little purple heart that you put in chat as well. Thanks very much, my friend. It's very nice. Warhacks, I'm not sure about that. I don't think that anybody's hacking in this server. The quarterfinals. And Canny gonna nail that shot. Obviously, that AWP being an ever-present threat towards mid. AKs and the AWP for Avangar, though. As the double-up setup's out. It's going to be the Europeans playing a very passive setup here. You see that they're not really going for much. They're not really peeking in for this one. And Avangar giving a lot of free reign towards the B-bomb site. Now trying to chip their way through. That Molotov placed at the feet of Buster. And those nades doing a lot of damage here. Alex going to pick one apart through the corner of that smoke. Buster going down. And now Avangar actually going to save with 10 seconds left on the clock. Deciding, hell no, we don't have enough time for this one. They will be able to afford a third and final buy in the 10th. But that'll be them at the bottom of their bank after this follow-up investment. Fnatic Academy surviving with all 5 players alive. And Avangar, the sting being taken out of their tail here in the 10th. AK-47s all round, apart from the one AWP on Ramzik. He's been phenomenal so far. Right at the top of the scoreboard for the Avangar side. On the CTs, seems to be a pattern here. Canny right at the top. Triple AK-47 now as Buster does get dropped after finding that opening. Oh, Ramzik funneled away from that angle. Doesn't want to walk towards the Molotov either. As that flashbang pops, Alex not going to catch anybody off guard. Ramzik still a threat with the AWP despite being on 5 HP. I'm going to go for this boost. Down towards mid. Wanting to swarm one of the players here. Ramzik just holding the angles. You can see the Molotov going to funnel him outwards. Oh, and he actually gets clipped there, and 1 or 2 ticks down. And he's eliminated. Other shots from Alex. He's very low on ammunition. Has to go for the reload down. And there's the headshot. Team is sick eliminated. Now from behind, Quicker. He's found a lot of these aggressive angles, and it catches Alex off guard. He has to go for an aggressive peek onto Crizzen, who finds him convincingly. It's just him and Cricket left now in this 2 versus 2. Meadows sneaking up behind, and there's a fast headshot. It's only Crizzen left in the 1v2. Stuck in the corner, and not going to be able to find Matev here. It's going to be another round for Fnatic Academy. 3 on the board, 3 in a row. And that's the Avangar economy broken here. They have that buy as a slight possibility after getting the C4 down on the ground. Remember, 3 on the board. Yo, your voice is so damn nice. Thank you very much. Caster, can I join Fnatic Academy? Join gamers. Go on that game show. Win. You might be able to make your way onto an academy team. Seems like a pretty good option. Wonder how long this team have left on their contracts. Remember, it was a 1-month trial. triple CZ out, and there's the smokes popped. There's the counter smokes. Need a couple of counter flashes here, though, as Avangar able to make their way fast onto this A bomb site. Matev up below, and he's going to get taken out. Now Ramzik with the CZ75. Oh, gets taken out through the smoke. Canny, how did he find that shot? It's CZ's out for Canny now, as he's going to wait for the rotate, the support from his teammates. These frags coming in. Canny chipping through once again. He's finding all these kills here, and they're picking one by one into this AWP threat. Only Demasic left. He's stuck in the corner, and it's only one for him. Bomb's going to get defused, the fourth in a row for Fnatic Academy. And Avangar, why did they go for peak after peak into Canny's AWP? That was absolutely not needed. What's going on in chat? Anybody in chat? I'm not sure. Got almost 1,000 people here watching this quarterfinal. Thank you very much, everybody here today. An opener from Canny, who seems to be waking up in this series. Obviously, always a danger. Ramzik going to chip through as well. Nice headshot. Now it's Demasic on towards mid. He can hear that player into Z, but instead he's just trying to rotate his way in, and it's a quick headshot. He's got all of these angles on lockdown. And with the two players here towards the A site, the B is definitely the place to go right now with only Matev. It's actually only Alex, sorry. Over towards this side of the map. Canny going to take this smoke. And there's another frag. The European AWPer. Ramzik taking control of B here. That bomb dropped down. And I think Canny's going to run into this bomb here. He's going to spot it as soon as he takes this corner. So he just walked right past the bomb. No, he did see it. He did see it. I don't know if he was... Oh, Ramzik! What a headshot! That was so damn fast. I don't know if we caught that on stream, but on my side screen, I saw that, and that was just incredible speed and precision from a player who doesn't always even use the AK-47. Right back to the A site for all three players on this server. Matev has to defend here, but then going towards Squeaky. This is intelligent. Often a team would just run straight into main, go for the cross, and you see Matev's got that angle locked down. So through, it's these little decisions that Avangar are making that is separating them from the opposition, the competition. Now Matev has the M4A4, doesn't even think it's the A-bomb site. You see, actually going through Squeaky means that they don't go for the cross, and he doesn't know exactly where they are. Now needs to make this late 1v2 happen. Avangar can play the clock, play the time. As you see, Ramzik just has his head glitch angle, completely posed, looking for the one tap. Matev reveals his position. It's nades out for him, and Steamsick just getting aggressive, going for the charge, and absolutely taking that round over the line. Look at this headshot. Look how fast that is. Canny had the AWP lined up on that angle, and he got absolutely dominated there. Just crazy stuff from Ramzik. And that was in slow motion there, but his flicks make slow motion look like live play. He makes slow-mo look like fast forward. Oh, Molotov popped. Buster has to go from a passive angle here. Can't be playing that side on. And Alex going to hit that shot. Krisen only one down on the A site. Another shot from Canny. This is looking good for Fnatic. Quicker, the ever-present flank, going to make noise here, but there's the headshot, the smoke down, and Canny completely locked out here. Has to be another follow-up smoke, but they're peeking him. Canny actually missing an uncharacteristic shot there as he does funnel his way through. Flick from Canny. He's straight onto the A-bomb site, misses another one. Buster, what can you do in the 1v2? He's stuck towards quad here, and Canny's been a monster so far. He's almost all out of AWP ammo, but he's going to rotate his way in. Fast, no scope. And Fnatic Academy taking their fifth. All off the back of Canny here. He's got 17 frags on the board. This is an outrageously confident player here on the CT side of Cash. I think all 5 of these rounds won have been off the back of Canny and Canny Zorping. Trying to go for the double spray down there. Matev going aggressive again. He could have just fallen back with the man advantage now, but nevertheless, Avangar looking to take some more. 8 rounds already too much. Remember that Fnatic Academy have had pretty weak CT sides this tournament. So seeing what they can do on T side is obviously ever poignant in your mind when you're kind of analysing their play. Echo's going to call for the re-rotation. Team 6 playing alone towards this drop zone area. Spots out that shot from Canny. Now knows that it's a fake. Knows that both players are going towards this side. Chrism goes for the shoulder peek. Echoes gets caught out. Not even going to take the engagement there. He's on 36 HP. Doesn't even want to go for the cross either. So Avangar are maximizing all of these plays. They're thinking about this game. They're not making big mistakes. They're still going to place that down. Oh, and he gets burnt out there. Down to 6 HP. This is almost a 1 versus 1, but he finds a headshot regardless. Eccles eliminated. And 1 away from double digits for Kazakhstan. Finger Blaster says, "Can he do it?" That's a Scottish thing. Can he or can he not? I'm normally really good at a Scottish accent. What are you talking about? Can he do it? I didn't know. Big double spray down from Buster. 2 eliminated and eviscerated onto the B site. Just Matev here as the last line of defense. He's got only a CZ75, and Buster's going to take sweet care of him as well. Big triple kill in the final round of the half. And looking like Avangar are going to take a 10th over the line. Even though Buster could just hunt for the ace here, he's going to do nothing of the sort. Just playing passive, wants to guarantee this round. Meadow a million miles away, kind of going to find just the one, and from behind Ramzik, able to finish him off. So a 10th round for Avangar here. They're looking incredibly confident. Just look at this double spray down for Buster. A great round for him. And it's 10 for the CIS side at the end of the half. (10-5) and Fnatic Academy falling behind in this series, but somebody who's not fallen behind, look at that, right at the top of the scoreboard, Canny, 19-10 after only taking 5 rounds. He's got to be pretty pissed right now. I'd be kind of mad. I'm always pretty mad when they had like 20 frags and only 4 rounds. It's always pretty devastating. And in the playoffs of one of the bigger online tournaments, important to really get these wins over the line. Absolutely crucial. Best of 3 single elimination. That's all you've got to work with. Buster lining up the angle with the USPS. Nobody going to peek him just yet. It's Fnatic Academy. just spreading across this map. You can see they're going for their default in this pistol, waiting for Avangar to make a mistake. They want somebody to over-aggress and lose their face. You can see Ramzik going for the peaks towards mid. He is an exceptionally confident player. That's one of his big assets. Sometimes a weakness when he's not hitting his shots as much. But when he is on form, he's going to find frag after frag. And there's a quick one from Buster. Eliminates one. Doesn't even need to re-aggress for the peak onto Caddy, who now engages with the Glock. Going to be charging his way through, missing a lot of shots here. Should have been able to find that opener. But it's Buster on the site. Ramzik with a crossfire. Another shot from Ramzik. He's lining them up here. A big triple kill in the first round of the second half. And that's 11 on the board for Avangar, who seemingly can't be stopped here today. Look how fast these bullets are. Fists of Fury from Ramzik. Triple kill. He's going to be feeling confident going on to Mirage as well. Mirage is one of his best maps when he's got that AWP out and he's playing towards mid on the T side as well. I really love Ramzik's Mirage play. But clock ticking down. Trying to go for the headshot is Alex, but going to dodge that bullet is Ramzik. He has the M4 in hand. Obviously for Avangar, they haven't really got to worry about their economy too much and conserving it to go for the long haul. It's all about just closing this game out now. And Quicker has that in his sights. 3 kills, all headshots. Team Sick chipping through as well. This has been a shutdown once again. Fnatic Academy doing 0 damage in this round. None of the rifles dropped. None of the SMGs dropped. And now they have to make it work with just Glocks. Quicker, just so damn fast there. It's all headshots, all precision, all death for the T's. Ramzik lining up mid, going to be fast tapped away. As Canny, don't know if that was team damage there, but the damage comes through nonetheless. Quicker going to drop, so that's actually one of the M4s gone. Ramzik's M4, unable to be retrieved. Not going to matter too much. They're so far ahead that Fnatic Academy really just have to put every single round on the board here. Avangar just throwing about the SMGs. Getting rid of one of them there. Ramzik doesn't want the M4 at all. He wants the AWP. He's going to be throwing that towards mid. He's going to be playing in Z here. I think the boost coming through for Avangar as well. So they have a really good setup to collapse onto a mid take here. You can see that Fnatic Academy just playing their default once again. It's what they did in their pistol round. This default is set up to counter aggression, and Avangar isn't really going for any. You can see the most advanced man being Buster in vents. And Canny, oh, one tap there. Oh, and the follow-up. There's both of them. Canny's been the star player today, and he's not showing signs of slowing down on the T side. Both with that AK-47. And now it's the 3 versus 4 for Avangar. Picking up the M4A4. Canny going to get taken out from behind. He's going to be frustrated at that one. Didn't need to aggress and expose his back towards Truck, but did it nonetheless. And now the Molotov's going to pour into Matev's position. He's going to burn in the flames. Why did he do that? Fnatic Academy making some amateurish mistakes here. They've all got kits. So there's the smoke dropped. They're going for this one. Diffuse in. And Buster's going to be able to find it. Great retake from Avangar. You saw the way they turtled onto that A-bomb site there. All 3 players playing together. And this is, oh, the one taps from hell for Canny. Just great play, but it wasn't enough. Fnatic Academy going for attack. I don't know, maybe you should have taken this one earlier. Avangar wanted to go for the unpause. Just instant unpause. instant. They want to end this. They don't want no tacticals. They don't want any of this. They're ready to play. Normally you see the team that caught the attack first go for the unpause first as well, but Avangar just showing that they are confident, they're ready, and they're looking to finish this game. Team Sick, trying to spray through that smoke. He obviously can't see the X-ray. He was spraying right at Matev's angle, but there's a red crate between them. A big fat container. There it is. I wonder what's in that container. There might be bicycles. Might be fast food. Might be donuts or dumplings. What are you hiding in those red containers? Shipping crates. Could be a drug bust. Maybe that's why these teams are fighting over what's in these containers. You can see there's a tank in that one in front of Quicker. What is this? Like Soviet Union tanks? You see the hammer and sickle. I love a cheeky hammer and sickle. So, I'm going to rotate their way upwards. Alex looking for these openings with the AK-47. Obviously a man up, but Demasik going to take that instant duel. And it's the frag there. The nades pour through, and they're going to do decent damage there. Krisen just lining up the angle with the M4. Changes up his angle of engagement for the second. Big spray down, lots of damage, and he's still at the back of this site. They've not got any nades to weed him out. They've got to take this straight firefight. He does damage in the meantime. Avangar lose the duels in the 1 versus 1. Fast frags from all players there. Bit of chaos. Fnatic Academy just hitting those shots in the end. Just winning those trades. That's why it's so hard to play from a man down, as if the T's trade effectively, and you find yourselves without the round. And Avangar did everything right in that situation. The rotate was right on point. Quicker was there to trade and find it. Look at that from Canny. How the hell did he know? What the hell? Krisen gets eliminated. I've never seen that kill come through from that angle. Canny with a 6th sense. He can see ghosts and T's and... oh my lord. He's just finding these frags. And Avangar got to be spooked by that one. He's on 22 kills here, right at the top of the scoreboard. The next player, he's on 22. The next player's on 10. So, Canny, he is just far and away the best player on this server right now. Despite his team being on 6, going on to 7 rounds. He is heating this one up. Avangar gonna have nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if Quicker tries to find a cheeky frag here. Maybe not. Just keeping hold of the CZ75. If I had the CZ armor in that situation, I'd be looking to find a pick through vents in those last couple of moments of the round. Obviously, you've got quite a bit of economy there. Krisen and Buster not going to go for the investment, it seems. So just wanting to make it work with these 2 rifles and the bought P250, the saved CZ75 in Kevlar. Avangar maybe going to be trying something a little different this round, since you've got to play this like you'd play a 4 versus 5. See Ramzik already trying to take that top angle, and oh, there's a shoulder. Nice tag from Ramzik. He's always doing damage, just peering around the corner of these smokes. And where he would normally disengage, he carries on with the engagement. He wants to level up the numbers a little bit. He wants this to be a 4 versus 5 in their favor, or at least do the damage so the pistols can be a little more effective. With a minute 10 left, Fnatic Academy just slowing this one down towards A. Chris Hansen, 89, says, I think our caster is high. Chris Hansen, What is this? To catch a caster? To catch an entertainer? That's a good joke. That's a real joke right there. I'm proud of that one. Ramzik stuck in the corner, has the AWP, but nobody's peeking him, nobody's going for him. He's able to rattle off a couple of shots, and now this is a 2 versus 3 with Canny trying to chime back through. Ramzik's got this angle on lockdown, though, and he misses that shot. Tries to re-engage into Canny there, as Ramzik stuck towards quad. I'm gonna go for this peek, and there's good timing. Isn't going to find this one. Ramzik finally puts it on the board. Canny trying to make his way back through. And 1 versus 2 here. Crucial one at that. Ramzik's got this angle and a triple kill already. 9 seconds left. No way in hell that he's going to be able to make this work. Ramzik, a quad kill. What a beast. Going through to Mirage next, everybody. Just a 1 best of 3 here on ELC Gaming TV on this sunny Wednesday afternoon. Thanks very much for joining us. Buster and Ramzik, last 2 players with these AWPs. Looking to finish this one off. This Fnatic Academy going faster towards the A site now, with 4 of 5 players. Stacked towards this side of the map. Quicker being the only real line of defense. Spots that squeaky door open, can hear the AWP scoping in. They're not being quiet about this one. And there's the Molotov. That's going to wait for the smoke to dissipate as well, so can actually go towards this. And on the A site, it's all Fnatic watching and waiting. Nades on throw. And Quicket's got this angle with the M4A4. Nice shot there. He does get circumnavigated by the AWP. Fnatic Academy trying to extend this game a little longer. Canny doing the best he can, trying to fight his way tooth and nail. So 1 versus 3 for Eccles. He's going to be eliminated as well. 16-7 in the first map of the day. Avangar certainly looking good. Certainly looking like they want a spot in these semi-finals. Wow, that looked like a strong performance. And that could have even been an even more dominating scoreline. Remember, Fnatic Academy with a good run of rounds in that first half, but Avangar taking it over the line. It's Mirage coming up next with an Inferno third, if we even get to it, for a spot in the semi-finals here to take a slice of that $10,000. We'll see you in about 10 minutes for the second map of the day. Don't go very far.
make nobody left to be dead. Overtaking this is my past breath. Yeah, we get to Nia. There's a virus coming to eat ya. Gonna make nobody left to be dead. Overtaking this is my past breath. We go higher. We catching fire. Left to be dead, left to be dead. This is my last breath. We go higher. We catching fire. Left to be dead, left to be dead. This is my last breath.
Rise it up like an endless crescendo. 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 Rise it up, 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 like a
No freedom, mislead them. Ride with it, we don't need them. Gonna make nobody left to be dead. Overtaking this is my past breath. Yeah, we get to Nia. There's a virus coming to eat ya. Gonna make nobody left to be dead. Overtaking this is my past breath. We go higher, we catching fire. Left to be dead, left to be dead. This is my last breath. We go higher, we catching fire. Left to be dead, left to be dead. This is my last breath.
rise it up like an endless crescendo. 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 Rise it up, rise it up. Roll it up, 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 like a rise it up like a endless crescendo. I'm in way too deep and I'm drowning in devotion. I'm lost, can't find a new emotion that's ever enough. And I can't deny it's real, 'cause there's no deeper love, baby, yeah. 'Cause there's no deeper love than what we're feeling. There's no deeper
Minds numb outside my shell, pulling me down, falling deeper. Minds numb outside my shell. I don't belong, pulling me down. Stand still, tides fading into the dark.
Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're here at the GOCASE challenge in the knife round. These players in a standoff. There we go. Fnatic Academy gonna be able to get that CT sided start. Obviously, they're a map down right now. Avangar pretty much crunching them up in that previous one. Good convincing cash. I gotta say, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. Really appreciate you all here today. Very happy to have a lot of people here watching this series, this game. We should be getting live into this one right now with the pistol. Of course, we've seen pretty damn good Avangar T-sides throughout this whole tournament. Will it be any different this time, though? Fnatic, they've been pretty lackluster on their CT sides. We saw that yet again just a few moments ago on Cash. So here on Mirage, we're hoping for a different state of affairs. We're hoping for a big, long three-mapper here today for a slot in the semi-finals. The winner of this will be playing LDLC. later on in this week. Maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's Friday. It's not confirmed just yet, but what I do know is Avangar going straight into this A bomb site. Couple of smokes down, couple of flashes, and they are making their way in here. No kills coming through yet, though, as Meadow finally gets found. There's Ramzik with just the one. And now Avangar just wrapping their way around. They've got pretty much every angle under control. They've got connector, they've got the bomb planted for connector, ramp as well. This is going to be an impossible retake for Fnatic Academy unless they can find some fast shots right now. Can he in? Oh, there's another headshot. Going to be making their way through. This bomb is still ticking down fairly fast. They need to get the smoke down. They need to get the defuse inbound right here, right now. Quicker, going to be able to sideline one. These USPs, they're not connecting fast enough. Oh, there's another shot. But the bomb, it's a million miles away, and they're not going to be able to get to it in time. Bomb explodes. A first round for Avangar. Another pistol under their belt. Rifles on 4 for Avangar. Just the little UMP on the 5th man. That's Krisen, obviously wanting to build that bank slightly. And he's going to go on his own towards the B site on a little solo mission. See Eccles waiting behind with that CZ75, waiting for somebody to peek. Over towards the B side of things. There's a bit of information and a tiny bit of damage from Matev there. Not really connecting as much as he possibly could have. See Demasic only taking a little one tag there. It's going to be an A execute though. This is the correct approach for Avangar now. Matev right around this corner. Going to be shoulder peeking this one and out with the smoke grenade. Going to be looking for the follow-ups. Has to go for this reload, but he gets naded down to 75. And a second on the board before this push comes in. There's the deagle for Alex. 2, and oh, he taps down a 3rd as well. Ramzik eliminated. A round on the board, and that's Alex waking up early with the 1 deags. Look at that second frag. Oh, so fast. And then just a spray down, putting all 7 bullets to use there. Great follow-up. AK's picked up. And Avangar stuck back with the pistols. Going to be going for this standard set approach here with 2 towards mid, 2 towards B. Perhaps this B split coming to fruition. You can see the bomb still back in T-spawn. And Matev waiting for somebody to peek. Krisen has that deagle towards the bottom mid. He's slipping his way through. He's got Meadow to contend with, and now giving away the AK-47s is always dangerous. Now you've got to walk into Alex as well, who's rattling you away. There he is. Another headshot comes through. The AK-47s reign supreme. And Quicket's only going to be able to put one on the board. Demasic, he is on the A site, but it's without that bomb. Not going to be able to get the plant. If he had it on his back, this would have been a nice fake from Avangar. Would have been able to get that extra little bit of lining to their pockets. However, he has a deagle, and he's looking for some openings. He's being wrapped in from behind as well. So a clean second for Fnatic Academy as they get onto the board early. Something difficult for Avangar to chew is sometimes they really do struggle when we're talking about when they're playing from behind. They're at their best when they've got all the wind in their sails. They're not too good playing from the back foot. Now, straight onto mid this time, just a 1 P250 invested. That's onto Ramzik. Easy spray downs for them. As the Glocks are trying to chip in, but no real damage done. Only the 1 pickup onto Alex. So Fnatic Academy surviving with 4 players alive yet again. It's been 3 rounds in a row with 4 players alive. That's a good start for Fnatic now, as they finally get out the AWP. Canny's holding that. The player you want to see with this AWP. He was on, I think, like 30 frags in the last series, despite only taking 6 or so rounds. And see Avangar obviously wanting to take advantage of him early. It's the first set, and it's all headshots onto the A site for Avangar. Fnatic have to chip back through. Don't think it's going to happen, though, as Alex is stuck towards jungle. There's the headshot for Canny. He's so accurate with the AWP, able to find pixel-perfect shots. The hold-up from Alex. Just going to look for this headshot, and there it is. Demasik gets eliminated there. And now the retake can actually come to fruition, as the Molotov lands under. There's the smoke for Palace. Buster has to work with this. That smoke actually clipped him there, so he's going to walk all the way through. Gets caught off by the flashbang. These flashes are perfect on the entry from Fnatic Academy, but they have to be worried about behind. It's quicker just spraying them down. Canny, there's the single, but he's got 2 more to find and no time to do it. Has to fall back with the AWP, and Avangar making their mark on the scoreboard once more. AWP on Canny. 4 sets of M4A4s for the rest of the Fnatic Academy side. It's CT side that's previously crumbled, now trying to stand tall. They're leading in this map, but not by much, by the 1 round on the 6th. You can see the flash piling through. Echo's going to find one. Oh, and the spray transfer's perfect! He has to be rattled away here, but Ramzik, very messy spray down, and Alex is there for support. Great start for Fnatic Academy. That nade piles in, and Ramzik almost history. Alex forced backwards. You can see Demasik looking for a different angle of approach, looking to eviscerate the rotate. Meadow going to be found by Demasik. A clean frag there from the Kazakhstan rifler. Going to be able to burst his way back into window, just make a lot of noise on this backtrack. They're going to greet 2 players on the B site as well. You can see that Matev has gone exceptionally aggressive towards Palace. He's going to be very late on the rotate. Nevertheless, Fnatic Academy already have 2 players towards this side of things. Still a bit cautious of the connector push. Oh, and that Molotov is actually going to do big work. It's almost going to eliminate Ramzik as they have to push onwards and upwards. There's the headshot. Demasik needs to get this flick. It's only Ramzik left. 6 HP, barely any time on the board, and he's actually going to fake it out here, expecting Matev to be right around the corner. Instead, going for the follow-up plant. Right behind this box, could be sprayed through. As he looks for this headshot angle, he's got it nailed down, but only 6 HP. And Matev, oh, he's got the back angle. There's the shot, there's the round. 2-4 as Avangar. They're trailing behind right now. And did he make him low? It was right here, I think. It was the nade piling on. Yeah, Prison. We didn't quite catch that bit in the replay, but that would have been perfect timing. That would have been just too good. Too good to be true, in fact. Demasik buying up an AK-47. That's just to level out the cash. Of course, he's got a little of excess bank due to going for a couple of those previous saves, but this time it's all down to him on the entry towards A. There are 3 players towards this side of things. Going to be just piling in with the Glocks. If they can find a shot with one of the Glocks here, could really work out, but it's a complete mow down. No kills yielded from that picked up AK-47. It's going to be dropped down to Meadow. And Fnatic Academy really looking strong in this opening half. So yeah, you can see people asking the score on the first map or who won the first map. It was Avangar. You can see that at the top of the screen, just under their little name, little 1 in this best of 3. Buster going to be closing in towards short. This is a lot of map control taken by Avangar here. They're right into ladder room. They've got all of apps as well. They've got a great setup to go for a B split. B splits are very difficult to counter against. Buster sneaking his way through to window room. You can see Meadow kind of cautious about this angle. He's just going for peeks every 5 to 10 seconds. And with the smoke placed towards apps, that's to allow a more aggressive push for Echoes. It's going to be Meadow to rack up that first kill. That's a crucial one. Buster was there to pincer the defense on the A site as they attacked and struck towards B. But now that's not going to happen with the bomb rotating back towards the pointy letter. Demasic being the aggressor towards Palace. And just waiting. I think that this is this timed out? Oh, can he? Gonna find a shot. I assume that was just a Go TV there. I assume the game didn't have any technical difficulty. Can he? Hitting another one towards the CT spawn. And neither of these players have any smokes for the cross. So Alex could have went for the peak here, but the cross still hasn't fully happened. You can see Quicker just looking for support here. And the AWP from Ramzik, but he's all out in the open, and they get absolutely destroyed there. Avangar don't seem to have their same touch as they had earlier on Cash. They were all grouping together, turtling onto these bomb sites, and finding those frags pretty convincingly, all things considered. Fnatic Academy were falling apart, but this time, Avangar seemed a little slow and stunted. And remember, there's $10,000 on the line. So you can't be lacking behind in these series. Just Eagles for the final 4 players. Wrapping in towards A. That was a tag through the box there. Canny has to be counting his lucky stars that he didn't get 1-deeged. But Avangar don't look as on point as before. This could very easily go to a 3rd map. We'd be going to Inferno in the 3rd. And we've seen a lot of Fnatic Academy on Inferno. It's their most played map this tournament. For Avangar, it's really Mirage has been one of their staples. We saw them 16-1 Existence, 16-1 a couple of teams coming into these later games. They had 3 decent maps, 2 on Train, being against Game Agents. And then obviously that very dominating performance onto Existence. That was on this very map. And the majority of that was on the CT side. So we might be seeing a stronger half from Avangar when they flip over. But here with the AK-47s, they don't look too strong. Canny stuck in this corner. And he is being battled away. Has to throw out the defensive nades there so nobody peeks in towards him. You can see Meadow incredibly aggressive, eliminating Demasic there. It's going to be the 3-on-5 for Avangar. And you can see that they don't really have any map control either. They're not taking big portions of the map like they were earlier. We saw their CT side really reign true as well, but they just don't seem to be hitting their shots, and that's what makes Avangar so dangerous, so deadly. Their ability to hit headshots. And Crescent, you can see right at the bottom of the scoreboard, 0-0 in 8. He went past James Bond. He's through to other agents. He's not going to be able to find one here either, so he's 0-9 now. Avangar really struggling in the firepower department. And they're going for a pause. 8-2 down, obviously wanting a tactical here. Five sets of rifles for Avangar. They're going for the unpause here. Just needs a couple of moments to regain a little bit of control and composure. We've seen Fnatic Academy with very weak CT sides this tournament. Very strong T sides in comparison. That's really how they've got to this stage here. The quarterfinals, no easy task when you're playing against teams like Enjoy, seeing off them. Singularity as well. Remember that Enjoy lost against Avangar on train, so that was a big matchup. Shot inwards by Quicker, missed from Eccles there. He's looking for a couple more on the entry as well. Canny finally able to find him. Nice shot, saving him there. Now he's going to move his way back onto short. You can see that they're looking at these angles, and Canis actually able to rack up another one. The master of getting maybe an extra kill than he should. He's been down to 10 HP for quite some time, and he's still roaming in this server. This will be one of the most impactful rounds of the game if he can really put this one together. You can see Alex just sweeping his way through, gonna not check this corner. Demasic eliminating him. Canny, a 1 versus 2. This would be an absolutely outrageous play here. Nobody going for the cross, knowing that he's probably playing fairly aggressive with this AWP. Waiting with the AWP. Looking to chip his way in. Needs a quick opener here. And then maybe just a pistol onto Demasic. But he's running out of time. This nade. Oh, he does spot one out. But Demasic, he's a little bit too fast. And it's a quad kill for him. He was on, 11 HP there. Feels like players don't really take account of the number, like their HP. They just see themselves as red, middle, or full. Because anytime I get knocked down to like 10 HP, I always look and take account of the actual number. So I'd know I'm on 22 HP right now, and I'd know it. But these players don't seem to really do that. It's more of a, oh, I'm red, I'm low. I'm tagged. Just keeping razor sharp focus on this game at all times. Remember, after that win from Avangar, a very thin win as well, they're going to have to put a couple of rounds on the board here if they don't want to be forced back to the ecos. They've only got 3 players here. This Canny going incredibly aggressive towards T-spawn, not even needing to go for the rotate backwards. See that Avangar just waiting out this clock, waiting for maybe Fnatic to make some sort of mistake. They're going to sweep their way towards short. Eccles is up here in Apso, and he is a real spoiler factor for the Avangar side, who finally tried to set their focus on the A site. Matev is extremely low. It's all down to how much damage you can do here. Quicker, going to find that instant shot. Nice pick from them. And now Fnatic Academy, they're going to be very fast on this retake. Canny only for 1. Ramzik stuck towards connector here. He's going to have to fight his way out. Both of these T's with AWPs. See Ramsey towards lower. Not going to catch out Eccles there. It's just Crizzen versus 3. He's stuck in towards Pit. And they are wrapping in like sharks. That bomb isn't even planted for him as well. It's planted quite far advanced, but he's going to find a big double there. And now the defuse, it's already happening. Meadow, he's on it. Crizzen looking for it, he finds it. What an unreasonable, unbelievable play. All 3 frags. Avangar back onto this scoreboard. And it's all down to this second kill, really. Look at this frag. Eccles just peeking straight in. What a catastrophic mistake from the UK player. And it's all about stepping in the fire and flames to that final frag. You really can't reason with him. 8-4 here. As Fnatic Academy, are they going to make a couple of mistakes predicated off this? There's a shot. And Matev's going to get dropped early. Fnatic Academy often finding... Oh, what a flick from Canny. That is so damn fast. I was about to say Fnatic Academy finding a lot of these opening engagements, Avangar being the butt of the joke in the early portions of a lot of these rounds. You can see Stairs being countered, and Meadow with a good fast peek. There's Quicker taken care of. And a Buster from behind. He's going to have to drop a step down. And will Meadow hear him? He won't, but there he goes right into window. Buster, quick headshot. Has to eliminate Alex here, but Alex has the angle on lockdown, and it's only Crizzen remaining. Needs back-to-back 1 versus 3s. Here on the A site of Mirage. He's wrapping his way through, but oh, can he? He's got the back angle. He's going to go for the knife as well. Oh, no! There is the knife. Wow, Crizzen got his gun out, but wasn't fast enough on the trigger. The 9th round there. Look at this. How cheeky is that? Can't even really blame Canny. He's been so far ahead of everybody on this server for the last 2 maps now. And he might be forcing Fnatic into the 3rd map of the day. That'll be Inferno. See Eccles running towards Underpass. Quicker trying to counter him there, and it's going to be the frag. Not going to grab that Imperial S, so Meadow instead. Taking a lot of damage from that engagement. Down to 16. Still a chance in this for Avangar as that M4 gets salvaged. They do back off. Canny waiting for this pick. You can see, oh, they're wrapping around, and he's going to find it with the USPS. Doesn't even need assistance here. He's winning all of these duels against Avangar right now, and that's what made the Kazakhstan side so scary in the previous games, the previous map. Their ability to just find these frags left, right, and center. A couple of these Fnatic players are fairly low here. So Avangar could be able to find an opening. But you can see that Fnatic's playing incredibly passive. They're not giving the Kazakhstan side anything to work with. These Ts really have to work for these opening picks. And it means that this bomb's likely not going to go down either when you've got so much support. Quicker edging his way into window room. You can see Meadows even got that box ticked off as well. So going to be planting outside here. The smoke is down. And, oh, straight through the box. Matev has this angle on lockdown. There's the follow-up. Good double from him. And it's double digits for Fnatic, who might be on the rails to force us to a 3rd map here. Force us to Inferno. Feels like it's maybe going that way. Couple of tags inwards. See Meadow just trying to take the advantage towards the top of mid. Almost go for the triple spray down there. It is 2, both headshots. And Fnatic Academy finally waking up. Another convincing round from them and a convincing half overall. Sick going to be eliminated there. Pile of AKs down, and it's 11-4 at half time. Second half here in Fnatic Academy, not readying up just yet. Maybe not ready for this second half. Not sure. What does Betties stand for? Betties are our currency. You earn 10 for every 10 minutes you watch, and you can spend them on our ! store. You can buy, there's a Razer Gladius mouse pad there, there's loads of Razer gear, there are codes and coupons for buying games online. So it's a real currency. You can go and spend it, you can gamble it, you can see all of the commands down below. So in the little banners section, you can see ! Betties, shows you how many Betties you've got. ! Slots, it's a little slot machine where you can bet your betties. It's like betting 100 betties or 10 betties or something. Roulette, and then the amount, so you can bet your betties. It's all or nothing there as well. You can duel different players, so you can ! duel, the name of the person you want to duel, and then the amount of betties you want to bet. You obviously, somebody gets the winner there. Oh, ! Caster there. That's the best. That's the best ! That's the best one. Like that one. Should I bet someone? Should I duel someone? Who's in chat? Should I bet Simon? I only did one duel ever. Oh, he hasn't got 1,000. Who's got TJ Mal has 290. I'm gonna duel T 290. Oh, and he lost it. He lost it just before I was able to gamble him. That's such a shame. Who wants to bet me? Somebody, come on, before we get into the second half. Who's here? Have we got any regulars here today? Patcher would be right on this. One of our admins wants to do it. So, what do you think about Inferno? Last time these two teams played against each other, it was a pretty close game. I think Inferno will be a pretty close affair again. It depends really how strong Fnatic's CT side is. If Avangar can really run them over and roll them over, then perhaps they will just completely dominate on Inferno. But we've seen very shaky... Oh, look at this. Sierra dueling me. I'm going to accept this. You won it. I accept. I won the Betties versus Sarah. You get absolutely bashed on. I need to bash on these admins every time. I steal all their Betties. And too good. I'm the guy in the bow tie. Sarah probably doesn't even own a bow tie. Sarah, next time you come here, it's for 1,000 Betties. You hear me? It's going to be 1,000 Betties. Nothing less. Oh, fast shot from Ramzik. Right on the pistol. He's one of the players that you need to be showing up here in the second map. And you see, all the Glocks, they are charging their way in. Ramzik finally taken care of. Now Buster towards short. Needs to nail a headshot here. Really wanting the man advantage. See Demasik just stuck back here and trying to eliminate Meadow. Does a little bit of damage. Close but no cigar. As they are trying to... Oh no! They lose the bomb here! Right in his flurry of CTs. There's the nade, misses its marker. Oh, and there's the smoke down as well. This is going to waste 20, 30 seconds. As Matev going for the flank. Nobody's checking for this as he whiffs those opening shots. Kristen peeks right out into him. And both these final CTs are fairly low, so this should be doable for Fnatic. They should be making this work, Buster. Nice flick, as they are going to be able to salvage the bomb. And it looks like they want a piece of this B bomb site. Deemsick here, looking for the head glitch angle, looking to eliminate two of these players. They're not going to check him. Couple of tags on through. That bomb is going to be able to go down. Deemsick taking the back angle here with the USPS. And oh, he gets found out. Just Buster left. He's got the kit, he's got the smoke, but he's not got the HP to really be messing about here. Only 23 health. And you can see that they've established a good crossfire. Not really any opportunity to win this round here. He's going to be going for this back angle, but you see that Alex, he's peeking it and taking these shots through. Buster's going to be eliminated. So a 12th for Fnatic Academy, and they might just seal this first map. How many betties do I have, in fact? See, I mentioned the betties, and everybody's doing it in chat. Oh, 17,800 betties. Let's see the leaderboard. Who's got the most? I think the most was just some guy that I'd never heard of before. Kopfway. It's 105,000. I've no idea how that's even possible. Go all in. I could go all in, couldn't I? I might save the all in for a big stream. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. We've got, what was that number again? 1,200 people watching here today. Thank you so much for tuning in to ELC Gaming TV. We're on the second map of this best of 3 here, with Fnatic Academy being a map down, but a hell of a lot of rounds up. 8, in fact. And Avangar looking to get into this half early. It's going to be the 3 men towards the B bomb site. And Cannon's making a lot of noise. Going to engage in this push. Oh, and there's Echoes finding 2 frags there. Quicker, just with the deagle, trying to do the damage, and they do funnel them inwards. Buster finding the kill on the back angle. And now towards short, knows that there's another man here. Wants that headshot, wants to go for the straight up duel, but instead it's going to be quicker towards Van, just looking for Matev here. He spots out his head, kills come through, quick succession. That's Avangar back on the board. They need a very good CT half here on Mirage if they're going to finish this off. Who wants to bet me? Who's got 1,000 betties? Whoever's got 1,000 betties, I'll bet that. Cali Pocken has 620. I'm going to duel him. I'm just having fun with the duels today. What was that, 620? Go on, let's find out. Let's find out if he's got the balls to duel Squid CS. Quicker down already. Obviously, Fnatic Academy doing well in this one. I won the duel again. Get ruined. Thanks for the betties. Thanks for the betties, mate. Gonna spend them. I win all these duels. Canny with the UMP being the first man to chip in. I think I'd buy the Razer Galactus mousepad. I think I'd buy the Razer mousepad. I kind of like it. Buster, nice follow-up headshot there. Eccles has this back angle, good trigger discipline, but he's not going to spot the second man. You can see that they're playing very disorientated defense with nobody towards Palace. Very passive there. Crizzen going to eliminate one with the headshots, and Eccles just chipping it back through. Crizzen turns his back for 1 second. No idea why he chose to do that, and now Eccles on this site in a 2 versus 2. The HP is fairly even, but that nade's going to change that. Eccles goes back towards CT spawn, not going for the peek outs just yet, as they know that he's towards this side of the map. Going to close their way in. Matev going for the peek out. There's a headshot. Both players fairly low now. No to Eccles is back towards CT. And now he just needs to hit the straight. Oh, he's going for the spray down here. And Eccles is able to find it. What the hell was that? Both frags, and that is Fnatic Academy on the board once again. That's an angle that you don't see too often. I really like this from Eccles. He goes for the straight peek out as well, and Buster just no idea that it's coming. Fnatic Academy should be able to close out this second map here. I've got a funny feeling that we are going to be seeing Inferno next. There's Ramzik. Quick elimination, obviously wanting these fast frags, and he's able to sneak into connector as well, slip away out of danger, and he's going to toss away that M4 to Crizzen, who's also got the body armor. So Avangar really need to put a lot of rounds on the board here. We don't see Avangar play too well from behind. And one of the first weak points in the attack that we've seen from them. Alex going to find that follow-up. Frag in the secondary! Oh my lord, what a headshot! Eliminates Ramzik, and now it's only Buster and Quicket left. They're both finding frags. Just Alex remaining. Needs an ace. He's going to peek out into Quicker. The Deagle's going to be able to chip him away. Another round for Avangar, but it's only 6. 13-6. Avangar, one of the teams who haven't dropped a map so far in this tournament. Getting through to these playoffs by eliminating Enjoy, Game Agents, Existence. Pretty good teams as well. I was impressed by Game Agent's performance this tournament. Enjoy's tournament was pretty good as well. You saw them fell in that 5th round against Existence, who made their way to the quarterfinals, eliminated. Who did they get eliminated by? I can't remember. Singularity it was, actually. Yeah, they got eliminated by Singularity. So we found 3 semi-finalists so far. We're still searching for another. Maybe it's going to be Avangar at the end of this map after a long comeback, or will it be Fnatic Academy making the 2-map sweep on Mirage and then Inferno? Wrapping around this B site, they are well set up for a B split here. Quickets towards Apps can be the spoiler, and here he's about to peek out. He gets spotted very early, and both frags come through for Fnatic Academy. The rotate's pretty late for Avangar. They are right here, but Alex very advanced into kitchen already. He's got this side angle. Crizzen actually being burnt out there, as Crizzen very confused and disorientated by the aggressive deagle from Alex. Just trying to search for these follow-up frags. Ramzik straight out, but doesn't want to peek straight through window, waiting for that smoke to dissipate on short for support from Demasyn, but eliminated by the pistols, and it's only Crizzen left. Needs this 1 versus 2. The bomb's planted towards short, and there's just no space for him to work with here. There's smoke down, and oh, there is a shot. He's going to get straight on that bomb. Matev aggressively peeking this one. Follow-up defuse. 20 points of health. Oh, he does get found by the CZ. Last second frag. And another clutch for Fnatic. I think that's like 6 clutches right now. Avangar could have certainly been on 12, 13 plus rounds. But Fnatic Academy just being so effective in the latter portions of these rounds, and a great CT side from them as well. And when they do that, you can't help but feel that they're going to steamroll over the line. Avangar don't seem to be hitting their shots here on Mirage. Disappointing to say the least. You see Ramzik 8 in 19. A map that he's supposed to be a star player, one of the best in the CIS region. Nevertheless, kills coming through for Fnatic early. Quicker slipping his way into Palace. And Deagle not connecting. Buster's going to get dropped there. And now CZ75 and the Scout. Final few players as we approach hour 2 of our broadcast here from Hamburg. Cricket's going to just find that one and back off. So Avangar needing 9 in a row to close this half out and make it overtime. Fnatic Academy just need 1 out of 9. Some would say impossible. An impossible comeback. If Avangar start to step up, then I think anything's possible for them. But you've seen Fnatic Academy be incredibly consistent this map. Multiple players stepping up. It's Alex, Meadow, not so much. Oh no, it is Canny as well. He's on 20 frags. Kind of all 5 players stepping up. You see all 5 players getting pretty heavy killing on the scoreboard. Nichols getting aggressive towards Apps. Going to be challenging the CZ75. You don't want to be giving Avangar any way back into this map though. Obviously, a couple of gun rounds, a couple of ecos, and you find yourselves completely out of this server. And we've already seen Avangar in this tournament rack up a monster CT side on Mirage. But they weren't playing like this. They were playing against Existence. And it was a 16 1 with 14. On the board. So, 15-6. And all of Fnatic Academy swarming their way through mid. They're looking good here to possibly take this final round. Back through underpass, taking this one very slowly. Bomb still tucked away towards the top of mid. And Matev going to close his way inwards. There's the opener headshot. Avangar just 4 deaths away from having to play Fnatic Academy on Inferno. You see Buster right wrapped in on this corner. Going to eliminate another one here. Looks like Fnatic Academy are losing players all across the board. Oh, but Fnatic Academy, they do chip back through. And now this is a 3 versus 2. With Avangar now needing to go for the swarm in. Just Ramzik left. He gets eliminated. And that's 16-6 for the Fnatic side. Looking good there on Mirage. That was a very different state of affairs. We've seen Fnatic Academy sometimes struggle on that CT side, but here today they looked pretty damn good. Either way, we're going to be going through to Inferno in about 10 minutes. So go grab yourself a cup of coffee, a Monster Energy, whatever your preferred drink of choice. And we'll be back in 10 minutes for the final game of this series.
at your city hall. Realize they listen whenever you make a call. If you want a revolution, I'll really give it to y'all. Mine is the army that bands against bands of dead presidents, determining like a mankind of dangerous. How we breathe vapors, green got us bleeding in streets like cheap paper. Assemble the masses, melt the plastic compound, realign when the shit gets drastic. Lift the veil when the systems are masked. It's just another pyramid scheme, a government racket. The power with the power, the Charles Jurassic. Nation T-Rex with covert tactics. Rise from the ashes, take back the atlas.
Bring the madness. Bring the madness. Bring the madness.
Bring the madness. Bring the madness.
Break it down.
See your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away. The only thing between us is empty space, empty space. Even when the music is loud, I'd rather be no other place than here with you now, here with you now. Here with you now. Rather be no other place. Here with you now. Here with you now. Rather be no other place. Here with you now. Here with you now. Rather be no other place. Here with you. I see your face in the crowd, but you don't seem so far away.
will leave behind. In the place that you denied, the dream of life is all I find.
Hello, welcome back everybody to the GOCASE challenge. We're in the final map of the final quarter final of the playoffs. Of course, we're looking for our fourth team here, a team going to the semis. Both teams obviously taking each other's map picks. Avangar picking up cash, whereas Fnatic Academy wanting a piece of Mirage. We now go through to the third and final map of the day in the series, being Inferno. We've seen these teams play a lot of Inferno recently, especially Fnatic Academy. So with 3-4 maps of Inferno under their belt, are they going to be able to push that win over the line against this Avangar side? It's soon to see, because we're about to get into this knife round. It's really all about whether Avangar can fire on all cylinders. We saw their level dip considerably in that previous map. Ramzik only on 8 frags, about 25 rounds in. It was a disappointing result for them, but now they've got another chance. A third attempt to get through to this semi-final. So if we open the minimap, you can see they're going to be going towards mid this time. It's going to be both these teams making their way inbound, and this knife round a little more influential, a little more important. Standoff, stare down, but knives are swinging, and that is 3 for 3 in knife rounds for Fnatic Academy, winning all 3 of them. They're going to be starting on this CT side, I think. So now this is a dilemma, I think. Like, I wouldn't have even blamed them for starting on T. So now it's all down to what they can do here on their CT side of Inferno. They've got the start that they want and need. And now it's all down to whether Avangar can break apart that defense for a second time here today. I'm going to be going live in the pistol round in just a moment. A lot of long series here at the GOCASE Challenge as well, with both these previous maps being taken fairly convincingly. Will this be the standoff, the big, long 3-mapper that everybody deserves to see here? Obviously, 1,200 people earlier. How many people are there now? Just over 1,000 people here watching this one. Thanks very much for joining us, everybody. Pelter says it's his 6th birthday. Clown had a costume the same color. Wow. That is mean. That is a mean. That is a mean comment. I wouldn't have read that out loud if I had read it before reading it out loud. That's why you don't read comments out loud. Man, red shirt, blue tie. Good colours, man. Full of colour. Avangar going to be edging their way in towards this A site, needing the kills with the Glocks initially. They've won all both of these initial pistol rounds, and now they're looking for a third in a row. And they are hitting these shots initially. Meadow going to be the last point of contact towards Pit, hitting one headshot but finally being taken out. A man advantage for Avangar here as they are chipping away at this defense. This might be 3 for 3 in initial pistol rounds. As Matev looking to wrap his way inwards. He's here with his USP. Ramzik gets his head blown off. And it's a 2 versus 2 once again. Seabuster is just waiting for this peek in. But it's quicker to find one. And Matev on 1 HP. Looking to madly spray down for this headshot. Going to be going for the defuse in this corner. Quicker. Oh, loses his head there. 1 HP clutch perhaps. Matev last second. No, just a millisecond too late. And that's going to be the first on the board for Avangar. Complete destruction on A. As we will see Avangar go 3 for 3 in pistols. Initial pistols, that is. Oh no, total pistols. What they're rocking right now. I'd be interested to find out. Maybe somebody knows. We're looking for all the pistol rounds. Not sure. I don't know if I can even find out. Can I find out? I don't think so. I haven't updated the stats yet, so apparently not. Fnatic Academy going for pistol, no armor investment in this one. Nice opener from Eccles. The AK is going to be picked up. It's the SMG drop down instead. The rotates come through, and nice shot from Ramzik. He's looking a little more on point here in the second map and match. Remember, the Avangar kind of just couldn't find their footing on Mirage. They just weren't hitting their shots. They were a little more lackluster. And now then find themselves fairly far behind. So, second round on the board for Avangar here. A bit of a turbulent start for the CT side. If you're CT on Inferno, you really want that good start. It's very difficult to get the later rounds on the board. Sometimes you can really be broken into. And we find ourselves here in this situation where Avangar need to be stopped. They need this momentum halted. Maybe Alex's CZ Kevlar combination can do just that. Nades into the top banana, going to be able to eliminate one. That's Matev eliminated. And just canny towards the A site here as they're going for the triple stack on B. Playing all these players and engaged in advanced angles. Avangar might be sniffing this one out. You can see that the bomb is kind of posted towards the A side of things. Canny looking fairly aggressive to go for these peaks. And he's going to be taken care of. Tucked away into bed. Night, night, sleep tight. Just Avangar swarming onto this A site here. They're going to be able to get the bomb down and a free round for them. Don't know if they're going to lose anybody just yet. Obviously, Fnatic Academy could probably just save these pistols. Remember, they're going to have a buy in the next regardless. So doing damage onto Avangar is of the essence. They find a completely clean and clear A site. The bomb goes down. And now it's down to Ramzik with this Mach 10. How much damage can he do? It's all economical advantages for Avangar every single kill he finds here, but the CZ pins it in the corner. Ramzik gets his face blown off. The CZ dropped him down. Remember that because he pushed in with the CZ, with just a Mac 10, sorry, it means that they probably will just drop this. This isn't anything given away to Fnatic Academy in the next. It's not going to be an extra rifle. And Avangar just waiting for the CTs to make a mistake. That's not going to happen. You can see them just playing passive in these corners, in these angles. There's no real benefit to taking just pistols out of the hands of the CTs. It's 300 kill bonus to perhaps losing $4,000 or $5,000 worth of investment. That AK nades. It's all cash. It's all money. It's all money in your bank. Don't want to be just throwing it down the toilet. So Avangar just playing this slow style once again, pushing 2 players up towards the A site, and Demasik looking to be the man to pincer in first. Molotov dropped, and Krizen's up close and personal with the UMP. Make their way in, and there's Quicker with a fast headshot, almost nailing the second as well onto Matev. And there it is, Quicker breaking open the B site single-handedly. And with 3 players pincered towards the A site, it might be resorting to saving, but Team 6 not going to allow that to happen. The first rifle eliminated. Going to be peeking into cannon here, so an easy shot for the European AWPer. Just these 2 players left. This time there is an advantage for Avangar to find these rifles, and especially that AWP. He's going to be able to pick that up if he really wants it. I'd like to see him pick up the AWP and Ramzik drop towards the AK-47. So they have a single AWP, but upgrading the AK. But he's a very low-level player. He's saving yourself 1,000, 1,500, something in that region. And now Meadow, he's stuck on the A site. That bomb's still got a little bit of time left on it as well, so he could be found here. Krizen just waiting for his teammates. Wants to remove this final rifle from the server. Meadow on this A-bomb site. Krizen, oh, trades up to an M4A1S, so there's a little bit of bang for your buck. Helter777. My nan just sent me a text message saying mean things in the chat. What's Helter saying? You really don't want my nan on you. It's not mean, it's 100% true. Man, my nan is watching this stream. You're gonna fight her? I wouldn't want to fight her. I take my advice. I keep it shut, Helter. Otherwise, you'd be in deep trouble. In the senior group. Seniors are going to be taking you out. Echoes with the CZ. Back angle, takes a late shot, and there's the follow-up. It's Demasik from the side, going to eliminate him. Another 3 A-bomb site once more, as Meadows M4 is going to be able to find a frag, but it might just be up to him to save that once again. Avangar looking to put a similar result on the board to Cash earlier today. It was a couple of hours ago. We're almost 3 hours into our broadcast here on ELC Gaming TV from Hamburg. And we find ourselves here looking at an AWP saved on Alex. Ramzik giving that one away. So that's investment on... It'll be dropped to Canny that he won't have to make in this one. So Fnatic Academy, despite being a couple of rounds down here, they're going to have the full loss bonus. Plus, they're not going to have to invest on 2-3 of their players. You can see Canny on 4,500, Meadow 5,300. If they lose this one, they're going to have a full buy in the next as well. So this is looking pretty decent in terms of the money on Fnatic Academy, but it's only a silver lining to losing so many rounds in a row and saving weapons. Eccles going to find that first headshot. Good start from them. It means that if Fnatic Academy win a couple of rounds as well, they're going to be able to stabilize their economy on the CT side very easily. And this might be happening here. Avangar just walking into the crosshairs. Canny finding a frag as well. You see, they're 2-man up here. And now Avangar going towards this B-bomb site. Throwing everything into perspective here. 2 players towards the back. That's Eccles and Matev. The bomb making its way inwards as well. They've got smokes and molotovs to be able to go for the execute. And the flashes as well. So Fnatic Academy, no molotovs on this, but it's Alex from behind, double spray down, and it's the pistol out, and just Ramzik left. He's got a man behind him as well, tries to dart around the corner, and Ramzik is going to do a little bit of damage. Has the AWP as well, so always a threatening player. He's a big scary man, Ramzik. And there's a first round on the board for Fnatic Academy. Saving the previous 2 rifles in that last round has meant an instant economy boost for the Fnatic side. Squid's Nan, greater than Helter, your mum, guy. Man, you know it's true. I'm gonna bet Sarah. I'm gonna Jewel. Remember that we've got these betties. Yeah, there's a 1,000 Jewel again. I've won them all so far. Nice nade inbound by Matev there. That's going to be a nice little bit of damage. And with a minute 20 left, I'm going to be salvaging that bomb. And back on towards A. They're about to make this entry inwards. Alex and Meadow, they would normally have Eccles towards this side of the map as well, but without that final point of defense, it's all starting to crumble. Alex only able to pick up 2, levels up the numbers ever so slightly, and Matev's going to walk into this one. 6-1 here for Avangar. Right back in this time. Where's Sarah? Sarah, I challenged her to a duel and she's not here. Man, I want... So, Matev and Eccles towards the B-bomb site. Did look like Ramzik maybe caught a glimpse of something there, but I think there was a wall in the way. Canny with the only saved AWP, going to be able to find that opening. So there's a rifle dropped. If Fnatic Academy can go and salvage that, then at least they'll have a couple of players brought up this time. But Avangar now feeling up the B-bomb site. They're going to notice that it's very weak as soon as they push their way in, but they get fended away. Matev aggressively peeking that time. Now they're going back towards A, and this is not where Canny's lurking anymore. They've put the AWP towards this side of things. Fnatic Academy with a bad rotate on. And now Canny, he's on his way back, but the smokes are already down. He's already locked out, and Meadow's already lost his life. Canny has to catch one on the cross, and that is the bomb down in a second. Canny doing the damage. He spots that man on the cross, but there are rifles on the ground, and he can make his way in. Another follow-up smoke. And Avangar just waiting for this one. Obviously, Canny held out here. The nades are through, and quicker with that good follow-up angle and engagement. Canny, gets a scope notice through the smoke. The barrel of that rifle just a little bit too long and poking out. Can't play hide and seek when you got a big nose. That's a lesson right there. Lots of people playing roulette in the chat, liking those beddies. Remember, those beddies are our virtual currency. You get 10 for every 10 minutes you watch. Subscribers get a little more. This is his play from Canny once again. He could have almost found that third as well. If Crizzen had been a little bit slower on the back towards the site, that round could have been over. Would have been a 1 versus 3, 1 versus 4. And been an impossible take. Avangar looking exceptional on this T side here. Fnatic Academy not being able to put anything more than the 1 on the board. Team Sick rotating his way down. You can see Meadow just holding this angle as he rotates inwards. Ramsix been a big threatening player here. Quicker with both frags onto B. That's round over once again. Eccles just trying to hold down the 1, but he's straight through this smoke, and the rotate has to come through. You've also got Crizzen on the cutoff position as well, so it's going to spray down 1, and it's headshots for him. They've got to dig him out of this position before they go towards the B site, and neither with kits means that he's going to distract them for long enough to guarantee this round on the board. Remember, this is a very important map. This is for a spot in the semi-finals, the final map of this best of 3. And we find ourselves 8-1 down. Fnatic Academy needing a tactical pause here to reconsider the options. I think that they might even get out a double up setup. We saw them do that the other day. They're not going to be able to do it in this follow-up round. You can see the money to the left. They've barely got any of it. Just 4 players under 3,000. Eccles the only one who can really afford a proper buy into this one. Alex obviously has that saved M4A1S, but I think they should be considering letting Avangar get this 9th round and then going for the double up setup and trying to close this one out 9-6. Remember, 9-6 on the T side, on the CT side of Inferno, sorry, is not the end of the world. It's certainly not the end of the world on the CT side either. Both halves, you can really deal with a 9-6 scoreline, but for Fnatic Academy, that being really the best case scenario right now is puts them in turmoil, puts them in this situation where they're really struggling. Their economy was good earlier after those saves, the max loss bonus, but now they find themselves in a spot where they get reset. They've not got enough money to go for these follow-up buys, and they're going to play this 10th round with barely anything to speak of at all. See Eccles getting out the Deagle. There's an AK-47 picked up on Meadow. They're going to have minimal investment into this one. Just the 2 sets of Kevlar between their 5 players. And this is really not where you want to be sat, especially when Avangar are hitting shots left, right, and center. Looking like a faster approach towards the A site this time from the Kazakhstan side. The CIS squad making their way through. You can see Canny just stuck in his corner. Needs a frag and isn't able to pick up anything. Crizzen ending his life early. And now it's Alex stuck towards pit. They are going to be wrapping their way in towards this position. And it is the 2 rifles on A, and they are both chipping in. So there's a smoke down, and this is definitely doable for the Europeans. But Buster domes Meadow, and there's only 1 man left. It's Alex, and he's all out in the open for the 9th for Avangar. This is not what Fnatic Academy took their tactical pause, though. This was this 11th here where they can finally get out the double up setup like they do before. This is a telltale sign that they are struggling, though. It's the double up on Inferno. It's very difficult to go for the retakes when you've got AWPs. You need to have that versatility and be able to check angles fast. And with the AWP, you're often a lot slower. That's why the double up setup on this map isn't too common, especially if you're going towards the B-bomb site. You can hide away, burrow yourself into all of those angles. It means that Avangar are going to have to breach these bomb sites there. Evading the flash. Eccles able to hit the shot. And now Avangar stuck with 4 players. And the bomb dropped back mid, and aggressive plays towards both the A and B sites. You can see Ramzik maybe going to be the first man in towards B here. He's got this AWP lined up, and he is fast with these frags, but Eccles has the angle, and there's a follow-up. He's back for more, but Buster's finally able to capitalize and take him down. There's the opening onto B, and it's only Matev here. He's been spotted, found out, needs to rotate inwards. It's going to be Canny. He was a very influential player earlier, and second on the scoreboard now, but it's Buster doing all the opening. Matev been taken down fairly low, and there's Buster for another one. Going to be trying to eliminate Canny, who swings through and finds one more. Double kill from him, and he doesn't really need to get aggressive on this one. Needs to wait for his teammates instead. Krizen's in a 1 versus 3, and he's just playing here towards Tombstone. He can pop himself up and find this back angle, but he does get spotted out here. And now it's Canny with the AWP. Going to be trying to swing in, and oh, misses that shot. Out of bullets, out of ammo, tries to make the one tap happen, but Meadow's going to be able to put a second round on the board here for the European side. We've seen large leads like this from both teams previously, but never a comeback. Neither of these teams being able to chip it back on the offset. But it's the AWP to chime in first. You can see Buster towards Banana. Going to be chucking the nades on down. Buster losing a lot of health to that HE. And Fnatic Academy just looking to do their best in this half here. They're obviously a long way behind here in this series, 2-9. Definitely not a scoreline that you want to be seeing on the CT side of any map, let alone Inferno. And there's a little bit of space for the T's, but if Fnatic Academy are staring down the barrel of a comeback, they need 5 or 6 here. 6 is absolutely, well, it's preferential, but the Molotov's popping through. That's actually going to bait Eccles out of position. 18 HP. He has to back off there, and it's all of the frags for Avangar. An open B bomb site once again. They're going to be able to place this C4 down with plenty of time on the clock. And now Fnatic Academy back to these saves after just taking a round, and a close round as well. Remember, surviving with 3 players, so dropped players on that bomb site. The bomb going down as well means that Fnatic Academy had to go for a lot of investment into that previous round. Means that they've not got a lot of money on the board, and saving these rifles are absolutely fundamental. They're saving all over this map as well. They don't want to lose any of them. Avangar not actually going for these. I would say to Avangar that you probably should be hunting in this situation, but they're already onto double digits. They're doing something right now. It's that aggressive style of play, a faster Inferno to the which we're used to seeing. And Fnatic Academy find themselves 8 rounds down, and this is even before the halftime hits. It's 10-2 on the scoreboard, and Ramzik back with the AWP. He's looking towards mid, and I got a feeling that Canny's going to be looking for an aggressive pick somewhere, since they've got the pistol out onto Matev. They need to make up some ground. They need to find an opening somewhere. Fnatic Academy maybe playing scared in this one, holding right back on these sites, and finally taking a bit of banana control. Going to the top banana here by Sandbags. You see that they're looking for the follow-up flash as well to perhaps go for a peek, but Canny taking this angle. Needs a flash here to find Canny, but he hears it pop. And now the 3 players towards B going to go for the re-rotation backwards. Avangar need to speed this one up, needs to find these kills right now. Here comes the strike, Demasic. There's the opening frag. Canny gets taken out from behind. Buster finds an opening. Oh, and there's the follow-up as well. Buster defeating this defense. And it's only Alex and Eccles left. They remain. They've got rifles, but what's the correct decision here? Do they go for this? I don't think so. I think you have to save the rifles. You've got teammates with absolutely no bank whatsoever. Their pockets are empty. They're penniless. They're broke. They're in dire straits. Here, closing off this first half. Need to keep both rifles alive. It'll be the only thing that they really have to work with in this next round. And remember, the loss bonus isn't there either. They're only going to have $1,900 each. We might be staring down the barrel at a 13-2 here. At least they keep hold of the rifles. So there's an AK-47 and an M4A1S on these 2 players, and maybe they're going to buy up around them. I say, yeah, there's a famous CZ and UMP out. But Avangar have made mincemeat of these buys many times before. And here on the T side of Inferno, nothing seems to be able to stop the CIS squad. Avangar here, the flashes come through, and they do land perfectly. But Avangar finding the even trades regardless. Quicker right through this Molotov and straight onto Eccles' position. He was sitting duck right out in the open, and he gets shot at by the AK-47. It's going to very likely be a 12th round here, unless Canny can do something huge with the UMP. He's up close and personal. Meadow is so far away towards the top of mid. So it's all on this European star to do something big here. Maybe just looking for a ninja. I don't know what he can even do here. I don't feel like he has many options at all. I don't actually know that he's towards Graveyard, but it's not going to be too big a surprise. Can he? You see, they check him straight up, but there's an AK-47 pickup, and Dima's just charging in for it, going for it. There's the headshot. One more rifle down, and Meadows towards bottom of mid as well, so trying to go aggressive for this at the end of the half is a big mistake. Oh, tries to get the AK-47, does pick it up. So Avangar, I'd like to see them hunt there in the final portions there. Knowing that Meadow was maybe towards the bottom of mid, they could have definitely removed one of the AKs from the CT side. Nevertheless, it's a little extra to work with. It's a silver lining for the Europeans. Instant headshot inwards. Oh, and that might be the follow-up. I think he did spot out Meadow there, going for the spray down. There's only one man towards this portion of the map, but he is doing damage. There's Dima with the opener. It's going to be the 13-2 half for Avangar here, shutting down completely Fnatic Academy on all accounts. So 13-2 on the board. Avangar now go to the slightly unfavorable CT side of this map. One pistol round would do it, would push them over the line. And for Fnatic Academy, they need to just put one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, every single round from now on. They can't let Avangar get more than one round this half if they want to take this in regulation. I think that maybe overtime's the only possibility here. Team Sick, oh, trying to tap away at one, but there we go. Only hits the follow-up onto Alex, and now he's being wrapped in on by Canny, who hits a couple of shots, but maybe has to fall back as he's unable to find that opener there. Canny is great with these opening picks, but Avangar actually exposing themselves to him on the early track. They've got a lot of time on this clock as well, so Fnatic Academy with a man down here. This might be it unless they can make this 4 versus 5 happen. They're going to be going into the A bomb site with the re-rotate coming back through towards B by Ramzik. You can see that there's going to be no noise made for this T side as well. They're probably going to even be using the smokes on the retake. So, oh, there's the flash on through. Going to be a perfect flash as well. Team Sick just looking towards Apps, and now finally the charge comes through and Meadow can't capitalize. It's a 3 versus 2, and this is a crucial one for the Fnatic Academy team. They get that bomb down, they tap the numbers in, but they're scampering around to get better position. And Matev here, head glitch angle with the USPS. Has to nail some headshots. There's one. He's trying to tap away at more, but Buster's able to capitalize, and it's only Matev left. He's being wrapped in on, and Buster's going to be able to finish him off as well. 14-2. As Avangar might have just stamped their seal of approval on their semi-finals. Remember, it's a semi-final placing against LDLC, maybe the favourites in this tournament for the winner of this matchup. Fnatic Academy with that bomb down are going to be going for the follow-up investment. The AK-47s on 2 players. CZ, Deagle, double Deag in fact, on Canny and Matev. They haven't been able to afford Kevlar. They dropped over the AK-47s. But remember, Avangar, they've got a couple of rifles of their own. They've got SMGs as well, whereas Fnatic Academy only have the pistols there. It's going to be the B-Rush, and Quicker has this nade in hand. He's got the Molotov to be able to toss this one down right off the bat, and now it's really what they can do. Buster going for the chips in, finally gets dinked down, but he's doing so much damage here, and there's the follow-up, a quad kill for him and Quicker. A big quad kill as well, as it's only Canny left. He's got the AK-47, has to battle his way out in a 1 versus 4, and that is not going to happen. A quad kill for Buster. Quicker picking up the pieces as well, and 13 match points for Avangar. They went to bed on Mirage, but they might be putting Fnatic Academy to sleep here on Inferno. No timeouts, no remorse. It's going to be Fnatic Academy having to fight back tooth and nail for these final 13 rounds. This is just so done. This is so over right now. And there's the initial headshot as well. Ramzik putting it on the board. Just needing 3 frags left. These pistols absolutely crumbling. It's just Alex remaining. And the GG's already come through. They're not happy. They're going to be eliminated. Here, no money for Fnatic Academy. Avangar going to be able to seal the deal here on Inferno. They're going to be playing in the semi-finals against LDLC. Alex just in an impossible 1 versus 5 as well, and they find themselves 16-2 down. That's a 2-1 scoreline there for the Avangar side, and they were looking strong. And the maps that they win, they are incredibly consistent. They're finding the kills left, right, and center. They're not giving their opponents any space in this, but when their opponents start to step up, that's when we see Avangar maybe go to sleep a little bit. Mirage was a bit of a worrisome factor for them, and now they're going to play against LDLC, who also have a fantastic record in this tournament. I think Avangar have dropped 2 maps. LDLC haven't dropped a single map in the GOCASE challenge so far. So they're going to be playing later this week. Anyway, that's all said and done for today. Make sure you check out some more GOCASE action. You can go to our socials as well to keep right up to date with exactly what's going on and when we're back on air. I'm SquidCS. I always tweet out these matches as well. Thanks for all the support today. I got my little clown bow tie back on as well. So thanks very, very much for watching. Much appreciate it. I'm sure we'll see you again soon for more GOCASE action. We'll see you soon.